Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And I didn't know who I was going to be going for before the game, but when the game started, I found myself rooting for the Eagles. The deciding factor in the game, it was a blowout. It was a rout. It was the defensive line by Philly. Patrick Mahomes didn't have no time to throw the ball. Anytime he tried to step up in the pocket, somebody hit him. Anytime he tried to break loose, somebody caught him. And it was one pick he threw. The guy was kind of open, but the defensive line pushed his offensive line into him, and the throw was short, and it became a pick. And it was just like the defensive line was on him. And I know that just by watching football. I can't break down football like I can break down basketball. But I'm dead serious, man. I know it's cliches, but the game is won in the trenches. Who can protect their quarterback? Who can put pressure on the quarterback? And everything else, if you ain't got no offensive line to push the defensive line, you can't run the ball. You don't have time to throw the ball and get your receivers open downfield because it's 355-pound people in your face who running 4.6s. And so it's one on the offensive defensive line. And so we going to say the quarterbacks and the receivers and all this and everything else. But I'm telling you, in my opinion, the game was won on the offensive line and the defensive line. Philly offensive line protected Hurts. And Kansas City offensive line didn't protect Patrick Mahomes. Philly defensive line put all the pressure on Mahomes. And Kansas City defensive line didn't put any pressure on Hurts. And I believe that's why the route and the outcome and the pick sixes and everything ended up the way it is. But it was great for football to see two black quarterbacks. And once again, in the Super Bowl. And it was just, I love Andy Reid, man, just to see him after all these years. And then just to see a fresh new coach, like Philly coach, be at another Super Bowl. It was good, you know what I'm saying, to watch. Even though it was a rout, even though it was a blowout, believe it or not, it was still kind of, I was glued in. I didn't get turned off because watching Patrick Mahomes, you're like, damn, is he going to come back? Is he going to come back? Is he going to come back? You still at the edge of your seat because it is Patrick Mahomes. So I didn't just tune the game out. And it was still a good game, you know? And so, but I believe that game was decided with the offensive or defensive line. Please let me know if y'all agree or disagree in the comments. And I'm out.